Versace's The Dreamer. This fragrance was released in 1996, and the perfumer behind this fragrance is Jean-Pierre Bethelart. Jean-Pierre Bethelart was responsible for fragrances such as Burberry Touch, Swiss Army Forest, and Versace's Blue Jeans. Now, the notes in this fragrance are: the top is juniper, lily, the mid is iris, the base is tobacco, amber, and tarragon. Now, to me, what this smells like is it's very floral, and it's strong. It's like putting your nose to a bouquet of roses, not roses, just flowers, and at the same time, you get a smell, you get a whiff of tobacco. At the beginning, though, this fragrance starts out with the tobacco, and it's very bitter, and it's very sharp, and it's very unrelenting. But after a while, it starts to dry down, and it does a complete 180, and it becomes this very soft, floral, sweet, but not like a sugary sweet, like more like a florally sweet fragrance, and it's very good, well done. And again, like I said in the top, you get the tobacco, but you also get a little bit of the floral, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. And then towards the dry down is when you get most of the floral, but you also get a little bit of vanilla, just a little bit, and you get the tobacco, and it's still there, but it's not as strong as in the opening. And this fragrance, like I said, is sweet. It lasts a long time, projects well, and is very unique. You're not going to smell many fragrances that are like this. If I had to make a comparison, if I had to make just one comparison, I would compare this to Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Mans. Not that they're the same fragrance, or even remotely similar. They're not. But they're both in the same stadium. They're both in the same stratosphere. They're both very powdery and very out there and different. If you don't like Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Mans, you're probably not going to like this. So I would be aware of that. And the bottle, by the way, this is how the bottle looks. You can see, it's a very nice looking bottle, very classy, looks great on any display. And it's a tried and true fragrance. This fragrance has been out for 18 years, which is quite a while. And it's still here, and it's still quite popular. A lot of people still like this fragrance and have a lot of good things to say about it. It's still modern, and it still can be considered modern. It's not an old smelling fragrance by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, but this fragrance is almost dirt cheap. I mean, you can get this fragrance on eBay for like $23. You can get this 3.4 ounce for $23. And when you consider how good this fragrance actually is, you realize that it's a complete steal at $23. You can also get this fragrance at your local department stores like TJ Maxx and Ross, and I believe you can get this at Marshall's. But I have not seen this fragrance at places like Macy's or Perfumania or Sephora. So, I mean, you probably will have to go to your, discount store to get this fragrance, or order online on eBay. Now, as far as some user comments, I've read some people say that this smells like dryer sheets, which I really don't get, but some people have said it. Some people's negative comments have been that this is strong and it smells like cigarettes. And this certainly does not. The tobacco in this fragrance smells more like a good quality cigar, like a real nice cigar. Or if you have a humidor and you're opening the humidor and you get the whiff of all those cigars, the tobacco in them just hitting your nose. That's what this smells like. to tobacco in this fragrance. Um, some people have said, and I've seen it. Some people have said that it smells like cat urine. Now I don't know what kind of cats they have or what kind of urine those cats are uh, producing, but this smells nothing like cat urine or anything like urine. Period. Um, it smells great. Seriously, pick this bottle up. If you get the chance, pick it up. Is it something that I would necessarily recommend blind buying? Not really. And the reason why I don't necessarily recommend that is because it's so different. It's not your typical aquatic. It's not your typical fresh fragrance. It's very different, and it's very out there. And a lot of people are gonna dislike this fragrance. A lot of people do. Some people don't like this fragrance. If you're not a fan of powdery fragrances, you're probably not gonna like this fragrance. If you're not a fan of somewhat unisex fragrances, you're probably not going to like this fragrance. I would stay clear of this fragrance or at least sample it uh, before buying. This fragrance is definitely, however, um, worthy of a blind buy if you like those kind of fragrances. This fragrance will do well for you. And again, it's just a great overall fragrance. It's a classic. It's a masterpiece. And what else can be said about it? Um, I don't even need to sell it to you. You probably know. This is the bee's knees. Pick it up. Thank you for watching.